This morning I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Jesus says to his disciples, "Beware of false prophets, for they come to you dressed as sheep, but underneath they are ravenous wolves." And I was thinking of this text the other day and immediately thought of people, or of institutions, or of ideologies, that these are false prophets that come to you in the disguise of sheep, but in fact are ravenous wolves. But then I was thinking a little bit more, and I thought of more of situations maybe. For example, in today's world, when we think of the quick fix in these days of speed, or the easy way out, the same sort of thing. And what we employ for that is the lie. A big lie or a little lie. Either way. And I think Donald Trump. But I think also of many abortions. Not all, but many. They're a quick fix, or they're a quick way out of a situation. And what the false prophet offers here is freedom. He pretends that taking this path will give you freedom. And another one, along a similar vein, is popular opinion, popular acclaim, popular acceptance. And to get this, quite often, we have to conform. We have to fit in with the crowd, go with the flow. What the false prophet or the wolf in sheep's clothing offers here is power. I'm on the in. I've got it. I've got the power. Everybody recognizes me, acclaims me. And then finally, the other one would be the rigid tradition, the solid tradition. This is how we've always done it. This is how it needs to be done. And this can be applied to a family, for example. No, this is our routine, and it may not be changed. Or it could be, today, to the economic or financial system that's in play. It cannot be tampered with. Look at the good it's done. And also in the church, there's a whole move towards reform in the church to respond to the times in which we live and to serve the people who live in these times. But there is a whole move also to not change. And what the false prophet or the wolf in sheep's clothing offers here, of course, is security. It's always been this way, and that's the way it should be. So why change? It's a little bit like my experience in Peru many years ago, when a group of us would plan to maybe celebrate an annual fiesta. Maybe a group had brought their image down from the mountain village where they'd come from, and they wanted to celebrate. And we would have done it last year. But this year, when we come to plan again, no, Father, we've always done it this way. This is the way it's always done. And the always, of course, happens to be 1 year. But tradition can be established so easily. And it's a little bit like in the church when we talk of tradition. We maybe go back 100, 200 years. The church has been going for 2,000. And tradition can go back, or should go back, a lot further than 100 or 200 years. So following on the gospel, the same thing, it says towards the end, don't be afraid, because by their fruits you will know them. And so when the false prophet offers freedom or power or security, what is he really offering? And the two criteria that to me come to mind are according to the Spirit. There's a spirit of truth. Is this suggestion, recommendation from the prophet, false or otherwise, true or not? And secondly, according to the Spirit, does it give life? Is it for life? Does it promote life? Celebrate life? And they'd be the two criteria that I think we could use when we discern in daily life what are the decisions we have to make. And are we guided by the prophet of God, the Spirit? Or are we guided by some false prophet with immediate false offerings? Good luck.